What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? Yo, guys, listen up. Listen up. I need everybody to listen up, all right? First of all, like the stream. Everybody, like the stream. Like the stream. Second of all, I started the live early, as you guys can notice, okay? Because I'm about to get into a trade, all right? So I started the live early because I'm about to get into a trade. We have, guys, we have a 15-minute fair value gap with a 1-minute change in state of delivery and a higher draw. Okay, we have it coming in hot. I am going to be taking this on the fresh TPT evals. I have 2 more evals, as you guys can see right down here. These 2 are brand new evals. I will be taking this trade on one of these evals. Okay, I'm going to be taking it on one of these evals. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're about to enter a trade here. We are about to enter a trade. We are about to enter a trade. We already have a change in state of delivery right here. Actually, it's... this is like a little weirdo little looking change in state, but like this would kind of be it here. I'm going to enter off like a 1-minute gap right there, like right there. I'm looking to enter here soon. Eval only, guys. Eval only, okay? About to enter. Trying to be careful right now because we have this like sweep here, so I don't want it to just start dumping. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wait a second. But I'm gonna enter soon. Very, very soon. I'm gonna look to get into a trade here. I would rather it not inverse this gap right here. Like, this gap needs to get respected. Maybe 3 micros? No. It's on an eval, so I'm gonna do full 10 minis. Or 10 micros, sorry. 10 micros. Why not wait for 15-minute WixCE entry? You could. It's just not, like, guaranteed, bro. Like, WixCE is never guaranteed entry. So I'm just gonna enter here. Because it's eval, like, I can risk it. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna have a quick stop. It'll be, like, down here. Kind of where this gap gets inversed. We're running a 20-point stop loss right now, about a 20-point stop loss. Only one of the evals is being executed. Not both of them, only one of them, okay? Only one of them. So these are the fresh evals. As you guys can see, the pro accounts are all deep into profit. This one's $3,500 in profit. This one's $3K in profit. This one's $4K in profit. So, yeah, these 2 evals, we are going to pretty much get funded. And this will be for anybody who was not able to follow along with these ones and get them up to this balance. These ones, we're going to work on getting them up to the same balance, okay? So, if you didn't already get your TPT accounts, now would be a great time because I still have one more here that I'm not going to execute on this yet. All right. You guys can use code KEY for TPT. It's 40% off, no activations. I only paid $100 for these accounts. All in. TPT, best firm right now. No rules, literally no max payout, no minimum days, no consistency, like nothing. And I'm going to be trading him here in front of you guys like I did with these other 3. So, yeah, let's go. Let's run it. What TP you looking for? $1,500, bro. I just need to make $1,500 here. That's it. So where's that going to be at? Let's see. $1,500 is right here. Okay, so that's 880.5. I'll do 880. 880 on the dot. I'll put a TP there. So that's where I make $1,500. He's here, waited all day for this. Yeah, guys, I didn't really trade this morning because, well, I didn't trade live this morning at least because we made a 1,000-point move in Asia. So, obviously there's no trading live after that, you know? If you weren't targeting consistency, what's a good TP? A good TP would be the current Asia high or take it up to the 4-hour Wixie. The 4-hour Wixie is going to be the best TP here. Higher time frame draw, 4-hour Wixie, 4-hour Wixie. I've been in monthly subscription in your group for a while now. I want to switch to lifetime. Can I get some discount? I'll talk to you, bro. I'll shoot you a DM and we can talk, bro. How about that? I caught 170 point sell off in my Lucid Flex funded. Only one micro buy was still nice. Oh, but was still nice. Nice, dude. Hell yeah, Josh. Bro, Josh, you're killing it now. You're doing good, dude. Let's go. What I like to see. Where's 4-hour Wixie? Just jumped in on the 4-hour right here. Oop. Right here. Doesn't TPT switch to intraday drawdown on the funded? Only until you make 2 grand. So after you make 2K, gone. And it's very easy to get past the buffer on a TPT because there's no consistency. So you don't have to use small size and like, you know, whatever. You just size up 1 mini, 2 minis, whatever. Make that 2 grand. No more trailing drawdown. Then you can size back down. I'll show you guys. Bro, I literally traded these in front of everybody here on stream and got them past trailing drawdown here on stream. It's very easy. So just follow along with these new evals. Once we get these funded, follow along. That's it. You guys will see. You guys will see exactly how I manage the trailing drawdown on TPT accounts. I promise you it's not difficult because of no consistency. If there was consistency, then it would be a little difficult, but it's not. So I've been following you for a little bit now. I really enjoy your content. Keep it up. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that, Frabs. Haven't seen you talk in the stream before. I wonder how many people there are in here that are like silent. How many people are in here are like silent viewers? They don't ever type. They just watch. There's probably a good amount of people that have never typed before. They just talk. They just watch. Me, yeah, definitely not you. Definitely not Bam. Me, I'm scared. Yo, why are you guys scared? Listen, there's no need to be scared. I feel like a lot of people are scared that they'll ask like a dumb question or something. Listen, I promise you, there's no such thing as a dumb question. No such thing as a dumb question because there is a very good we're on YouTube for free. So there's a very good chance that somebody else has the same exact question as you. So just got my second payout today, but I have $400 left in drawdown. How? You're intimidating? No way, bro. That's cap. Finally, we're in a trade together. Let's go, Yasi. Why did I get dumb question of the week? Listen, okay. The thing is, here's the thing. Let me tell you, Danny. So there's some questions that are like, they could pass, right? Because it's like, okay, other people have the same question. But then if you ask a dumbass question like, yo, what time is midnight? Sorry, I'm gonna clown you, okay? It's nothing personal, but if your question is that dumb, then it has to be called out, you know? Like, we gotta make you aware. Nah, I know you were still new. It's all right. What contract size do you recommend to run up my fundeds? Depends on the size account. Where BE? No, that's not a dumb question. I'm not going BE yet. I'll probably, you know what I'll do? I'm going to move this stop loss to this low right here. Because realistically, there's no reason for us to inverse that 1 minute gap. Okay, and if we do, then it'll come down to this Wixie. It'll come a little bit lower down to the Wixie, and then we can re-long it there. So I'm moving my stop loss down to this low that we just put in. We now have 7 points of risk on the table. Very nice. 50K top steps. First of all, rule number 1, let's get you off a top step, right? Let's get off of shit step and get on, if you like the top step rules, get on Lucid. But what size you should use? 50Ks, dude, on a funded 50K, I usually use anywhere from 3 to 5 micros without any buffer. And what I mean by buffer is like balance in your account. So there's a more in-depth explanation of this in the PDF, JP. So if you don't have the PDF already, make sure you claim the PDF. But basically so you start off with, let's say on a 50K, I would start off with $150 to $200 of risk per trade. And then I would pretty much go up from there. So once you get to $1,000 of buffer, so you get to 51K in your account, you add another $150 of risk per trade. Okay. And then you pretty much just go up and up and up from there. All right, this 15-minute flipped green to red, so it may actually stop us out. Because there's realistically no reason for us to come back through this gap unless it's to test this Wixie, right? So let's see what happens here, but there's a very good chance that this will just get stopped. What made you want to take this trade? 15-minute gap, 1 minute change in state of delivery to the upside. So reversal signature. And then this is a trade that we are taking off of just a 1 minute gap here because we missed the CISD entry. So we took a pullback to the 1 minute gap. And that's it. Very simple. Is it 5 payouts till live on TPT? What's the requirements? No, it's not 5 payouts till live. It's just if you make over 10K in 1 day, you get pushed to live. So basically what they'll do is they'll pay you out half. So they pay you out $5,000 and the rest of it they put on your live. Or if it's pretty much just like whenever they decide. If you continue making under 10K a day, then you will, it's just up to their discretion, like whenever they decide pretty much. I know somebody that has like 200K total profit across their TPTs and he's still not live. So it's whenever they decide, dude. But I'll be honest with you, TPT live is one of the best in the game right now. 100% one of the best in the game, TPT live. 90% split. I mean, that was really good for a live. Do you think 4-hour OB will reject us down? We already tapped it to use OBs. Not really, dude. Not really. I'm looking for the 4-hour rejection block now. I got the live email, never went live. Lol. Did get to take out 6,400. Okay, fair. They actually don't bump you to a Pro Plus for making 10K in a single day. I did about a week ago to test and still in Pro Base. Really? They stopped? Unless they just like ignored you, but like as far as I know, that's still a thing. But if they don't, then cool. That's nice, I guess. Not just 90%, but no more trailing drawdown. Well, yeah, a trailing drawdown is gone once you get over $2,000 anyways. So like I'm not even factoring in the trailing drawdown. But yeah, from the start, you don't have any trailing drawdown on the live account. Yeah. The big trade for today is whenever we get a short setup to PDL. Yeah, I think it'll be from up here, dude. I think it'll be from up here. 986 area is what I'm going to guess it'll be from. At least that's what I would like to see. People probably been farming them. People are 100% farming them. Apparently making 10K a day isn't live worthy. To be honest, I don't think it really is anyways, so that's fine. Yeah, I wouldn't have any complaints about that. What's farming? Like farming payouts? I think we need to at least take the lunch high. Yeah, I agree, Mithy. That's pretty much what I'm... That's the idea behind this trade here is like we need to take out these highs. These highs are all like stacked perfectly. We take out these highs into this Wixie like 980s, 990s area, maybe even 30K, and then a rejection from there. Eventually, I will play short. Like, my bias for today is long and then short. Long and then short. This trade is for all those people who are like, oh, you're trying to go short? Well, why don't you just long up into the short? This is for you guys, all right? You're welcome. This is for you guys. Yeah, this might want this 15-minute Wixie, I think. Might want the 15-minute Wixie. You doing all this challenge on YouTube? I am. Is there a withdrawal cap request on TPT? Nope. No such thing on TPT. No such thing. Me and all my homies love Keyflow. Thanks, bro. How old are you? I'm 24. Yes, 100%, bro. ES not creating SMT at those highs definitely makes me want to target those as LRLR. W candle. W candle. Absolute W candle. All right, new high there. New internal high there. I'm going to go ahead and move this a little bit higher. We are now break even on this trade, guys. We're now break even on this trade. Free trade. Is TPT really that good? Listen, bro. TPT is, in my opinion, top 2, and it's not 2, bro. That's what I think. If you want, you can try it out. It is cheap. It's $100 all in. For right now, code key is 40% off with no activation, so it's $100 all in. That is an absolute bargain for the rules that you get. Absolute bargain. So try it out. It's $100, you know. I thought when you hit 10K, they shut the pro down. Nope. Wrong. Price action with patterns works in the market, right? Yeah. TPT no activation fee. Does that mean once you pass the challenge, you don't need to pay anything to start? What else would the no activation fee mean, bro? When I lose a TPT Pro, I feel like it's equivalent to being shot close range, 20K in payouts June so far. Very nice, bro. Yeah, I mean, I agree. And the reason why losing a TPT Pro is hard is because it's going to take another 5 days for you to pass another one. So you got to be careful with them for sure. But once you're on the Pro and you're past the buffer, it is the best funded in my opinion. What gave you that entry for long? 1 minute fair value gap right here. This 1 minute gap. I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I never did a prop challenge before. Yes. No activation means you don't have to pay anything once you go from the eval to funded. So as soon as you pass the eval, other firms, you'll have to pay an activation fee of whatever the amount is. With TPT, if you use code key, the activation fee is waived and you get 40% off of the eval. So pretty solid. I have 25K TPT and I'm 300 away from passing. Yo, guys. TPT 25Ks, I think, are pretty slept on because it's a 1-to-1. So I know a lot of people do use 25Ks on TPT specifically, and they won't use 25Ks on any other firm. But TPT, the max loss limit on 25K is 1K, and the profit target is 1K. Like, that's not bad. It's 1-to-1. So you could take, like, if you take 2 trades, bro, it's so easy to pass those. Low-key would be so easy to pass those, and it would be even easier to get a payout on those. 1,500? No way. Oh, so it's 1,500, 1,500, or is it 1K to 1K? Or is there more maximum? No, so it has to be 1,500 to 1,500 then, right? Yeah, 1,500, 1,500. Okay, I thought somebody told me 1K to 1K. Okay, still not bad, though. Not bad. I mean, dude, that's really good. Really good. You could farm those 25Ks. You could absolutely farm them. Payout cap for the there's no, guys, TPT, there's no such thing as a payout cap. Guys, by the way, I stopped in profit on that. I'm going to look to re-enter here on this 15-minute Wixie. 15-minute Wixie, I'll look to re-enter. There's no payout cap on any size account on TPT. No payout cap. No, like literally no rules, bro. There's no rules. There's literally no rules. And it's daily payouts. The best. Quite literally the best. There's no beating it, honestly. Yo, guys, make sure everybody likes up the stream right now. Everybody like up the stream right now. Let's get some good luck flowing through the stream. You guys liked up the stream yesterday. What happened? We caught a fat dub. Everybody like the stream. Let's catch another fat dub here. Let's hit 50% consistency on this eval. And let's get them going, all right? Everybody like the stream. Before I have to bribe you guys with more accounts. All right, like the stream. There's about 2 more TPTs. Nice. News trading. There is no news trading. But you shouldn't really be trading news anyways, so. I'm up 1,300 on my TPT eval. Nice, 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 nice. I got banned from TPT? How the hell did you get banned from TPT? What did you do? What did you do to get banned? Is Wixie valid if it passes through FVG? Yeah, it's still valid. How many TPT evals did you get, broski? I got 2 more, so it'll make me a full. It'll give me a full 5, so I'll have full 5 stack. But I'm probably gonna add some more as well. I'm just trading them one at a time right now. But I'm probably gonna add some more as well later this week for sure. What's a good trading session for you? Every trading session's a good trading session for me, bro. What is Wixie? It's the midpoint of a wick. Have you ever used My Fund of Futures? I used My Fund of Futures like 2 years ago, maybe over 2 years ago. You can only trade 5. Yeah, you can only have 5 fundeds at a time, but yes, you can have them in reserve. So you can have 5 active fundeds that you're trading at a time, but you can have evals that are passed in reserve. So if you blow one of the 5 that you have active, then one of the reserve accounts just comes right in. So you can have a lot of reserve accounts, like, you know. That's another great thing about TPT. I got banned too since I traded their accounts when I was traveling in Vietnam. So one of my Discord members was facing this issue. It's very simple, guys. Just communicate that to them. You open up a ticket with them, with their support, and you say, hey, guys, I'm traveling. I still have a US KYC. You know, it's verified. It's me, whatever. But I'm traveling to Vietnam. Like, is it okay? They will give you a waiver. Okay? And you will still be able to trade while you are overseas in whatever country. Only 10 max per 30 rolling. Yes. Never heard about it before. Now you have. Ariane, what's up, dude? Bean, what up, what up? I got banned because of a dispute. I told them my account was glitching out during a trade. I still have the video. They didn't care. They gave me my full refund and banned me. I feel like there's more to that. I don't know why they would just ban you for your account glitching out. Entering CE of Wixie. Sesame. The CE is the Wixie. How can there be a CE of the Wixie? Met profit goal on TPT accounts. Not just flipping. What are my next steps? New territory for me. So you did you pass the account? Like if you go to your TPT dashboard, does it say that everything is good? Like all 5 days, you traded all 5 days, you hit the profit goal, like everything's good? Where did you learn to trade? Like, did you have a mentor? No, not really, dude. I am pretty much self-taught, like as much as humanly possible. I watched a bunch of ICT videos, mostly like the core content stuff, and that's it. Like I would honestly never put myself through watching that shit again. But yeah, a lot of my trading, like pretty much majority of it, is all self-taught. We're like kind of consolidating in this area here. It's not really doing too much. Like it tried going higher, but it rejected, and now it's trying to go back up. Yeah, I'm not really sure what it's doing here, so I'm just gonna give it a sec. I'm gonna wait. No point to trading this right now. Where did you learn about the market and how to trade? I just went over that. Hasn't been 5 days. Okay, so then all you need to do is you need to just... So if you already hit the profit goal, you go to MNQ, you go to 1 micro, and then you just hit buy and sell real quick. You hit buy and then sell right away, or sell and then buy right away. You just lose the commissions, and that will count as a trading day. And then you will pass. Just flipping for... Oh, okay. Oh, so you already know what flipping is. All right. Yeah, so you're good. So as soon as you meet the minimum days, you'll be good. You're gonna get a you're just gonna have to sign their contracts. If it's your first time going funded, you're gonna have to sign their contracts. It'll tell you all of them on the dashboard, and then you get your pro account. Congratulations. You get a 50K pro account, $2,000 drawdown, same as the eval, except now you have trailing drawdown until $2,000. So as soon as you get over 52K, no more trailing. So what I like to do with TPTs, and the same thing that I did with all 3 of these that are deep in profit now, is very simple. My first trade on the accounts, I take an A+ setup with 1 to 2 minis, and I get over the 2K buffer like this. No more trailing drawdown. Once I'm over the 2K buffer, size back down, trade slow, build your balance, whatever. That's it. Very, very simple. No consistency and no max payout? Yes, no consistency and no max payout. How long have the P&Ls... How have been the P&Ls for you the past 3 months? Seems like it's worse by the day in trading. No, I don't think so at all, bro. We've been doing great this month. Last month was great. Even the month before was great. 11 videos of your 30-day series. Literally just recorded the next one today, guys. I literally just recorded the next one today. So it'll be uploaded in the next few days. Before it gets uploaded... Oh, by the way, before it gets uploaded to YouTube, it is going to be on Learnly in the next, few hours. Okay? If you don't know what Learnly is, it's the platform that I have for you guys where I have the free course. So let me just show you guys real quick, because I know a lot of people need to re-see all these things. You guys see this right here? Okay, this is Learnly. This is the platform where we have the paid course and the free course. Okay, so you can see right here, this is the free course. It's all of the videos that are in the 30-day series already, except you now get questions. It's interactive. So let's say I'm watching this video right here, right? It's the same exact video, right here. Checkpoints off. Look at this. Check this out, bro. Question right here. Charge frozen at 942. Evaluate whether price is displacing through. So it's giving you a test on your learning right here. And then you take a real life trade here, right? So you take a trade with your TP and your stop loss, whatever, right? And then explain your trade reasoning. Submit. Oh, wow, look at that. Hit TP. So now it'll give you your reasoning and then the actual reasoning on why it worked, right? So look at that. Gives you the full reasoning on why it worked. Next question, right? More questions. This is a really, really good platform. It's completely free for you guys. All you have to do is you just have to join the free Discord. So if you join the free Discord, the link is already posted in there. You just got to go claim it. As long as you're in the free Discord, you have access to it. So if you're not already in the free Discord, join. Do !Discord in the chat right now. Join that, and In the free Discord, there's a channel that says start here. Okay. In start here, there's 2 links. There's a paid course and a free course. If you're a free member, you have the free course. Okay. So watch that. It's all the same, the YouTube videos, except I'm just going to be posting them on here. Matter of fact, you know, let's do it live, right? Let's do it right now. Edit course, upload video. And here's the video right here. And this is going to be edit video, day 12, SMT divergence. Yay. Save. Okay, there you go. So that's literally going to be uploaded like in the next probably 10 minutes. So yeah, everything is going to get posted in here all the 30 days before they are up on YouTube. So make sure you guys go and claim this, okay? Anyways, back to the chart, which is doing absolutely nothing, by the way. Is Learnly within WAP? Yeah, so it's inside of the free Discord. That you have to use WAP to get into the free Discord, and in the free Discord, there's a link to Learnly. Can you explain counterposition rule violation? Is it must having a buy and stop order open when one of the orders are filled? No, it's not that. It's, I think counterposition rule violation is going to refer to hedging your trades. So you just can't hedge. Should BADJ always be on? Yes, it should always be on. I've been on Tradeify. How is it? Tradeify is good too. Tradeify is great as well. You guys can use code KEY on Tradeify. It'll give you the best discount available on Tradeify right now. Code KEY on everything, bro. Code KEY the world. What happened to your trade? I stopped in profit. It's not really doing anything, bro. It's doing a whole lot of nothing right now. I'm just going to wait for 10 p.m. If you have 2 or more accounts, don't bother trading them. Yes, exactly. I'm not sure if you're seeing my question. Did you restart 2 accounts? I thought there were already 5 accounts passed, unless I'm tripping. There were 5 accounts passed. I blew 2 of them, so I had to restart new evals. But it ends up working out because new people can, whoever didn't pass the other ones with me, can now like trade these and pass them with me as well. But yeah, 2 of them got blown. So we are down to 3, but all 3 are well into profit. So $3,000 profit here, $3,000 profit here, $4,000 profit here. So $10,000 profit total across these 3 fundeds here. So yeah, we're still doing great. Got TPT with code KEY. Next what? If you guys got TPT, I'm going to tell you in order. In order, exactly the actionable steps you're going to take if you are just now, for the first time, getting a TPT using code KEY. Or really any firm using code KEY. So with code KEY, you get a few benefits, all right? Number 1, you automatically get entered in to win the giveaway. So we do a giveaway at the end of every single month. At the end of every single month, I pick between 10 to 20 winners, and I'll send out a free account to each one of those people. That's number 1. Number 2, you get access to the free PDF. So !PDF in the chat right here, and you will get access to the free PDF. Free PDF is just a breakdown of my scaling rules, certain prop firms and how I'll trade those certain prop firms, my exact strategy, like my prop firm model. So you guys get access to the PDF. So claim that. It's !PDF in the chat right here. And then the third thing, if you're on TPT, if you freshly bought an eval, just wait a little bit. It's going to be pending on your dashboard. Just wait a little bit, and it's going to show up in your dashboard. And once it shows up, you can trade them just like you trade any other eval. If I buy new eval accounts now, will I be able to catch up? I'm literally $25 in profit. Yeah, bro, of course. And I'm only trading one of them, so the other one I haven't traded yet. How do we know if we've won the end of the month raffle? Does it go straight to your accounts? It goes to your email. So you get an email at the end of every single month. So I'm just picking different people from different firms. So all the firms that I'm picking emails from is Apex, Tradeify, TPT, Lucid, Blue Guardian, and Alpha Futures. 6 total firms. Total 6 firms. Can I check if you said you can buy 10 accounts of TPT for $100? No, bro. What the fuck? I said 1 account is $100. I've used code key 100 times this month. W, bro. W code key user. All right, 10 p.m. opened up. We still haven't done anything. It's just consolidating right now. Look at this 5-minute. This 5-minute is nasty. I'm just waiting for this Wixie here. I'm waiting for the 15-minute Wixie, and I will be looking to long that. Along that 15-minute Wixie with a stop at the low, most likely. Actually, we could go stop here as well. Yeah. I'll do that. That's my trade. W haircut. Thanks, bro. I'm $300 from blowing my funded. I got to turn this around. You got to turn this around, bro. But you could do it. It's okay. I believe in you. Did you go over your bias for the day at the start of the stream? My bias, I didn't, but my bias is very simple, bro. So we reversed literally a few points off PDL. So clearly it doesn't want to take that just yet. We left that there, which is fine. We are also bouncing, and we got an actionable setup here from this 15-minute fair value gap. So that's hence why we are trying to long now. Actionable setup long from the 15-minute gap. And then we are targeting this 4-hour Wixie up here. See this 4-hour Wixie? This is what I'm targeting for shorts. I would like to get a short up there. And yeah, that's it. That's my bias. That's what I'm looking for. Now, hopefully I can get a trade up into the 4-hour Wixie. Otherwise, we probably won't have a trade until like after midnight. Luis, the Discord command is !Discord, not Discord !. It's !Discord. We going longs on the monthly FVG? Yes, we are going longs on the monthly FVG. These levels that I have down here are still valid. So if it goes down there, then I'll long it. Yeah, absolutely 100 million %. With an Apex EOD 50K account, just got my P account. Would I start again with 50K, or do I keep my winning on my P account kind of as a buffer? No, that's never a thing on any firm. You get a brand new 50K account on every prop firm. Does TPT come with TradingView? TPT comes with Tradeivate. And TradingView is something entirely separate, which it just links to Tradeivate pretty much. Head of client relations likes your shirt. W. I couldn't find it. W. Not the head. Yo, you're not. Will, chill. You are just the client relations manager, not the head. Not the head of anything yet. When will I become eligible for payout? Do I get to pull out? Here we go. Oh, okay, all right. He's saying jokes. All right, bro. Fuck. I thought we had a dumber question than what Danny said. How much buffering you leave in your pro account? It depends. It depends. At least $2,000. At least 2K. When is a Wixie no longer valid? Once we break through it fully. So if this is the Wixie and this is the bottom of the wick, then breaking below that would be an invalidation of the Wixie. Fanta. Chill out, Fanta. I haven't tried next gen, no. Why you dissing like that? My bad, bro. I had to. I had to do it to you, Danny. How long did it take you to make that much buffer on your accounts? Like fucking 2 days of trading each, probably. Literally like 2 days of trading each. There's no consistency, right? So like you can make it quick. Very, very quick. If we happen to get the 4-hour CE in this stream to the downside, you're going to put that on the second eval or your fundeds. That one I would take on my fundeds. 1K from blowing the funded. How much would you recommend to risk per trade? So if you had a 50K, I would assume you're now at 49K or 48.5. If that's the case and you're on a funded, you should be risking no more than $100. Give yourself 10 shots at taking a trade, right? $100 of risk per trade, 3R minimum. You only need to take 3 to 4 wins and you make all your money back. You're back to break even, right? At a 3R minimum, right? And you need to take 10 consecutive losses in a row at $100 risk per trade to blow the account. So that's what I would do. Do you ever say fuck it and trade without a stop? No. Thanks, bro, for your knowledge sharing and service. You're welcome, man. Next gen sucks and are assholes. Oh, well, that's the first bad thing I've heard somebody say about them. What if it makes a new Wixie? What? What are you talking about? Recommend me something to make profitable. I passed the tests, but not to make the mattress. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what you got going on there. What's the best way to overcome FOMO? Long term, bro. Long term. But you gotta zoom out. Zoom out on your life, dude. Like, do you think that missing out on one trade is going to change your week? No. Do you think missing out on one trade is going to change your month? No. Do you think missing out on one trade is going to change your quarter? No. Do you think missing out on one trade is going to change your year? No. So why are you getting FOMO? There's infinite setups that pop up in the market. Infinite setups. And it's not like the market's going anywhere. The market's not going anywhere. Trust me. Okay? So listen, like, it's more of just a mental battle with yourself. Like, you just have to tell yourself, hey, this setup is gone and I'm okay with that. Right? Like, this comes back to when I was telling you guys a few days ago about intention and like the thoughts that should be in your head as you come to sit down at your setup, right? The best way to avoid FOMO is as you come and open the charts up, the only thing that should be going through your head is, I am here to take a good setup if it pops up. If we don't get a good setup, I'm not taking any trade, and I'm completely content with that. That's what should be going through your head, right? So that way, you're not disappointed if no trade pops up, and you're not forcing a trade if there's no trade there, okay? Now, on the other side, if you come into the market every single day thinking, I'm ready to kill it, like, I'm going to make money today. Like, I get the enthusiasm, but bro, that is the wrong mindset to come to the market with, because that's just going to force you to take trades. You're going to make setups pop up when they're not there. And that's what will lead to FOMO. So it's all about mindset. It's all about mindset. I was up 1,700 across 3 accounts today and gave it all back plus 2K. Hate days like this. See, what happened, Kyrie? What happened, Kyrie? Was it FOMO? Was it revenge? I mean, it was one of those things, right? Like, that's what it was. I can tell you that for a fact right now. That, again, the same rule, the same thing that I just said applies to you as well. You know, like, it's just... Some of you guys... I'm telling you, man, some of you guys would do so much better. So much better if you just took 2 trades a day and you maxed it out at 2 trades. If you max it out at 2 trades per day, I don't care how close you are to payout. I don't care how close you are to any, it doesn't matter where you're at. You need to max it out at 2K per day. If you can max your trades out at 2K per day, I swear to God, there's so many of you guys that would be way better traders. Way better traders. I take 1 a day, even 1 a day, bro. 1 to 2 a day, max. Max. I'm saying 2 is the max, right? So that's it. Like, you guys see what I do, right? You guys see me trade here in front of your faces. I usually take 2 losses. If I take 2 losses, I'm done. If I take 1 win, I'm done. That's how I trade. You guys see me trade all the time, day after day after day after day. Every single session that I'm here trading, 1 win, I'm done. 2 losses, I'm done. There's literally no, like, there's nothing to talk about after that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys, is so many of you guys just don't stick to that rule of like limiting the amount of setups that you take per day. The thing with limiting the amount of setups per day is it doesn't just like limit your losses, but also it makes you more selective on the trades that you're going to take. So if you are only allowed 2 trades per day, right? If you are only allowed 2 trades, how patient would you be? So much more patient, right? If the prop firm you're trading, right, would just automatically kick you out of the account once you execute twice. Once you execute a trade twice, it automatically kicks you out of the account. I guarantee you, so many of you guys would sit there on your hands, like sitting there just waiting for a setup. And then once the setup pops up, you execute, right? And then you call it a day. Why do you don't need like that firm to like kick you off, right? You don't need that. It's all in your head. You just stop yourself. If you can't stop yourself, if you can't have the discipline to stop yourself, I promise you, you're probably not going to get very far in trading. Like this, one of the main things in this is having the discipline to stop yourself. Because there's too many people that will just treat this like it's gambling. And if you are just taking infinite amount of trades per day and you don't have any limits and no discipline, then it's no different from gambling. So the only way it's going to be any different from gambling is if you have a set of rules in place, right? So along with an edge is a set of rules. Your rules is part of your edge. Okay. So, you don't have an edge without good rules and following your good rules. Passed my second eval, but failed the getting to the buffer twice on first pro 50K account. Advice on reaching buffer. I found getting to the 3K mark easier. You know why? It's all in your head. It's in your head, Jay. It's in your head. Why else would you find it easy to make $3,000 on the eval and then you find it way harder to make the same amount of money on a funded? It's all in your head. Now, as far as trailing drawdown goes, what I do is I size up on the first trade that I take. I take either 1 to 2 minis on the first trade I take. As soon as I'm over 2K, I close out and then I size back down. That's it. I used to take 50 plus trades per day when I started. Now I'm at 2 to 4. Anytime I go above 5, I start blowing accounts. Exactly. And it's one of those things that a lot of people will learn the hard way. This is what I was saying last night, right? Like, I can tell you guys exactly what to do. I can give you, I can sit here and I can give you guys the groundwork on being a profitable trader. I can tell you exactly what to do. But there is still probably 75% of you guys in one ear, out the other. You don't care. You got to find out for yourself. And that's fine because I was that way too. I knew what the rules were. I knew not to overtrade. I knew not to revenge trade. I knew not to FOMO. I knew all these things, but I still did all of it. I learned the hard way, and now I'm here. So, like I said last night, if you're not on the wrong side of the spectrum, that majority of us are on, you should be able to just listen to the rules and then start implementing them, right? Or maybe you're one of those people that is at that point in your journey where you're just like sick and tired of yourself and just like failing. And so maybe this is what you need to hear to change things around. So, learn from your guys' mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. Like, it's not a bad thing to make mistakes. It's completely okay to make mistakes. 100%. It's part of the journey. Just learn from them. Right? I love when Flow goes into professor mode. Always great advice. Appreciate it. I got you, man. Even if it helps one person out, right? Even if it helps one person out, that's good enough for me. Where that Learnly at in the Discord? It's in the channel that says start here. To buy take profit account, key is the code. Yeah, it's KEY. Yep. Key in all caps. I have 3 TPT evals at 1500. Should I take this trade on all 3? It's up to you, Josh. I'm taking it on only 1. I'm doing them 1 at a time, personally. But it's completely up to you. I can't tell you how many accounts to take it on, man. Like, that's your call to make. I have my own funded account, and from payouts, I trade way better with my own funded. Prop firms can give you leverage, but easy buy-in tricks a lot of minds into gambling. Yeah, I agree. I agree. And that's also a mindset thing, right? I fully get it. Most people that are getting into that like gambling mindset on prop firms, they're like, oh, it was $100, it was $50, it was $75. Like, what's another $75? What's another $100 to go get another account? Like, it's fine. It's not a big deal. What's a $600 straight to funded reset? Like, it's fine. It's whatever. And then they get into that gambling mode. I fully agree. And for some people, a live account might work better. Completely true. You won't know until you try. But I'm an advocate of getting payouts from prop firms and trying to fund your own live account. And it doesn't have to be with a lot either. Look, let me pause the music for a second. Let me tell you guys this. If you trade on a $50,000 prop firm account, like that's what you're used to, that's what you trade, then the live account you should start, because I know I'm going to get this question now that I touched on live accounts. People are going to be like, oh, how much should I start the live account with? The live account you should start with is $2,000 if you trade a 50K account. Why? Because when you have a 50K prop firm account, you're not trading $50,000. That's not the money you're trading with. You are trading your drawdown, okay? A lot of people don't realize this. You are trading your drawdown. So if you fund a live account with $2,000, it is the same exact thing as a 50K prop firm account, right? And so you can use the same exact size, the same exact rules, the same exact strategy. It just kind of transfers right over. You don't have to do anything. So yeah, whatever prop firm account you're used to trading, what you're most comfortable trading, fund your live account with the drawdown of that prop firm account. That's what you should do. Anyways, we are tapped into this trade here. I have a closer stop loss just because if it goes lower than that and then bounces, I'll just look to get a re-entry. But yeah, I have a closer stop loss. It's right here. Maybe that's a stupid decision, but honestly, whatever. It's not the end of the world. Like I said, I'll re-enter if I need to. But yeah, this is where I'm at. Main reason why I'm keeping that there is because we have another fresh 15-minute down here as well. So I don't want to take too big of a loss here on a mini and then not give myself enough room to risk on the lower 15-minute. So I figure let's just risk a little bit less here on this 1-minute candle, the candle that started the pump. And if it goes and stops out, either we look for a re-entry inside of here, or we'll wait for it to go into the lower 15-minute and get an entry there, right? That's where I'm at. But we are bouncing here, so let's see where 1,500 is, because we need to get out of this trade at $1,500. 1,500 is 863. So 863 right there. That'll be the TP. All right, we're in it. We are in it. Very nice bounce here, though. Very nice bounce. What makes a Wixie not a valid option? Wixie is more often than not a valid option. If it doesn't sweep liquidity or it doesn't push into a pity array, it's not a valid Wixie. It has to sweep liquidity, right? So whether that be a high or a low or a pity array, that's the only prerequisite. It has to sweep liquidity. That's it. If the current 15-minute Wixie gets broken, creating a new Wixie, is that one valid? What do you mean? What does that mean, bro? What do you mean if this gets broken and creates a new Wixie? Inside of the same gap? Like if we make a new low and then that one becomes a Wixie, If it's inside the same gap, no. I don't like it that much. If it's in the lower gap, then yeah. I'm often right about my bias, but have bad executions. Any thoughts? What specifically is the issue with your executions? Like, especially if you're right about your bias. If you're right about your bias, then the execution is almost irrelevant, bro. You can have, with the right risk, if as long as your risk management is proper, the entry does not matter at all. You just have to have the right bias, because it will go regardless. Guys, I'm moving stop loss to this low. Moving stop loss to the low we put in here, because if it goes through, then I don't like it as much. Let's keep our risk managed. And yeah, that's a stop out. That's a stop out. Okay, I'm stopped out there. $88 loss across 2 trades, and not bad. Not bad. The first trade was $25 win, and this one is what, $100 loss. Not bad. I'm gonna be looking for the lower 15-minute now. Either that, or we get another entry inside of this one. Guess we'll see. Up $30 dinner on me. Bet. I hope everybody enjoyed their Wagyu dinner last night, though. So the current PD array hit was the 15-minute FVG inside of the 50% discount. It was this Wixie right here. That was the PD array. I wish more people would say that. So many take entries way too serious. Yeah, entry is... look, when you have a strong draw on liquidity, and I've showed clear examples of this before too, but like when you have a strong draw on liquidity, right? Your entry does not matter. You just got to have the right RR, right? And your risk needs to be managed, obviously. You can't trade with no stop loss. But yeah, the entry itself, it could really be anything. Like you could pull some shit straight out of your ass. As long as your fucking risk is managed and the draw on liquidity is strong, doesn't matter. How's the cereal last night? Oh my god, that cereal hit last night, bro. That cereal hit. It was great. What about the 1 hour equal lows? We don't have any equal lows. Are you passing this eval today? Well, you can't pass it in one day, but the goal is to hit at least a 50% consistency today, yes. These are 50K evals, guys. That's why it says the distance to draw down is 2,000, right? We have 2 evals here, and then the other 3 are fundeds. These are in profit. This one is $3,500 in profit. This one's $3,000 in profit. This one is $4,100 in profit, as you guys can see here. And then these 2 are evals at the bottom. You can tell it is because these say pro and then these just say take profit and then they have a number. How do I join your Discord? !Discord for the free Discord, guys. !Discord. I feel like I can walk away tonight with a good lesson. Stop trading after 2 losses. Yeah, exactly. 100%, bro. 100%. And I promise you that will help you. I promise you it'll help you. This is 1 day profit. What do you mean this is 1 day? What does that mean? Yeah, if I walked away after 2 losses, I'd still be up 1,500. My point, right? Exactly my point. Contreras, that is a question mark, my friend. I said exclamation mark. Does it include the day session or just since Asia Open? It's just since Asia Open. You should all turn the limit on your account, whatever you risk per trade, X2. So if you risk 200 and you lost twice, 400, your account automatically closed for the day. Is that a thing? Can you do that? What do you do that on? Trade Debate? Maybe it's a dumb question, but why those 1 hour wicks are not equal low? Well, you know what equal low is, right? Like an equal low would mean that it is perfectly equal in price, right? So we can see that this wick is 577.25, and then this wick is 581.50. So clearly this is a failure swing, not an equal low. Maybe some people would say this is an equal low, but that's not an equal low. You can easily set daily Oh, yeah, you can. That's true. Yeah, so on trade, if you guys are trading on Tradevate, you can set your daily DLL. You can set your DLL on there. So if you're risking 200 bucks, then go and just put 400 bucks. That's it. Trading the NASDAQ and you go into the negatives, can't you just hold it until it eventually turns a profit? I mean, brother. Like, what are we even talking about? Yeah, they are relative, yes. It will 100% be a draw on liquidity. Yes, I agree. It will be a draw on liquidity. Like I said, the goal here for me is up, then down. So I'm looking for like close to 30K and then a rejection and all the way back down to previous day low. That's what I'm looking for here today. Draw on liquidity while looking for a long 30K, bro, right here. This 4 hour Wixie. How does your trend line always go perfectly horizontal? Left shift as you're drawing your trend line. So right now, you see how it's lopsided? I hit left shift. Boom. It's straight. Magic. Magic. How can I take advantage? How can I take full advantage from the back testing? Back testing is just to go over like basic stats of your model. And from there, like getting comfortable in your model comes with forward testing, not back testing. Hold on, I'm getting a call, guys. What do you draw to find out 4 hour Wixie? Hold on. I might get another entry here. Maybe. Might get another entry here. Same thing, 10 mini or 10 micros. I just want to see how it closes this. NQ looking a little scammy tonight. It's not bad. Sam, we're gonna come not, bro. I'm gonna be ready with the 9, bro, at the door. Why did you not take that long? I did. I did. I just had a closer stop. What is the strategy you use? Power of 3. 4 hour power of 3. 4 hour / daily PO3. That's what I trade. Okay, yeah, I might try this out again here. All right, I'm gonna try that out again. One more time, one more shot. One more shot, another round, and stop loss there. If you had the initial entry with a stop loss all the way at the low, you'd still be in. But I'm being hella risk averse and shit, so... All right, here. 10, we gotta make 1500, right? Well, actually, we gotta make like 1580. So it would be like right there. So 76.75 would be the TP here. 76.75. Hold on. I don't really fuck with this candle though. Oh, wait. I don't fuck with this 30-minute candle at all. Oh, yeah, no, I'm going to get the fuck out here. I'm going to get out. Hold on. I just got out like kind of close to BE because I don't like that. I just noticed that new 15-minute candle. I don't like that at all. It didn't have a lower wick. Yeah, it didn't have a lower wick. I'll wait. I'll wait for a better looking entry. 681, 15-minute CISD. Yeah, that's a long way to go, though. Quite a long way to go. I'm still in from the low. Nice. No actual CISD. Well, no. The CISD is from down here, bro. Oh, where is it from? Here. So we got CISD from right here. This was the change in state leg. Bro, why is my fucking monitor going black? This was the change in state leg down here. Why are you trying this long if we never swept the low? The whole point is for it to not sweep the low, dummy. That's what the Wixie is there for. That's the point of that. Yo, Sammer, do not show up at my house, Sammer. It's gonna be bad for you, bro. Do not show up at my house. Oh, wait, actually, bro, Sammer, you don't even know where I live, bro. I'm good. Yeah, Sammer. Bro, you got another thing coming if you think you're gonna be at my door at 2 in the morning, bro. You're not getting in, bro. Only for 10 p.m. flow model long? Yeah. Yeah, it'll be a little bit lower, though. It'll be from here, from this gap. More than likely, it'll be from this gap right here. FVG indicator? Yeah, it's right here. I'll leave it up for a sec so you can get these settings too. Is that eval at 50k? Yeah, I just have 2 evals at 50k. Yo, listen, I feel like I have to keep like clarifying this because people are not understanding. These are fundeds, okay? These 3 up top are fundeds. This is $10,000 total profit right here on these fundeds, okay? These 2 at the bottom are fresh evals. Fresh evals, these 2 at the bottom, all right? So right now, I am just trading these 2 evals. Unless I say or you guys see that there's an entry on one of the fundeds, there's no entry on the fundeds, okay? Cool. How many screens and charts do you use? I know you trade from one, but what else do you use, such as time frames, open up the engaged price action? I have 2 other charts opened up. So I have my Tradeovate chart, and then I have another chart on the right side of this, which is ES, so I can watch SMT in real time. And that's it. I have the 1 minute pulled up here. I like bounce back and forth between time frames, and then on my Tradeovate chart, I exclusively have the 1 minute pulled up. How many monitors am I using? I literally only have 1 monitor that I'm actively using for trading. This monitor here on the other side is for my Discord, for my OBS, and for you guys, for the chat. I only use one monitor actively, but it's a big ass fucking fat ass monitor. It's I think it's like 43 inches or like it's like some 40-inch monitor. It's the LG Ultra Gear monitor, not the Samsung Odyssey. The Samsung Odyssey is garbage. This is the other one. Passed my 100k TPT on that downtrend. Nice, dude. Let's go. 100. Wait, TPT has 100k? Huh. I'm missing your videos, or I was checking your videos checklist. SMT, CSD, PDRA. Am I missing anything? Liquidity sweep is the only thing you're missing, but yeah. Hi, first time here. Welcome in, bro. What's up, Scalping Tempo? I run LG Ultra Gears too. Yeah. Honestly, I think it's the best monitor. Such a good monitor. Or for trading, at least. Very good monitor for trading. It looks to me like it wants the lower gap, which is fine, right? Completely fine. We go into the lower one. Your mic has echo like in a room. There's definitely... Is there an echo on my mic? There's no way there's an echo on my mic. Guys, is there an echo on my mic? Yeah, it doesn't, right? No way. That's you, Curry Fishball. All right, we got through that wick. So obviously, like, it's not respecting this 15-minute gap. We're going to go to the lower one and then maybe potentially get an entry there. Yeah, cooked Wi-Fi, dude. You got something going on, Curry Fish Bomb or whatever your name was. Also, I can't believe you're in a room. Wow. What? Where else would I be? Told you NQ scammy tonight? I know. A little bit. He said echoing like you were in a room. Yeah, he did say that. Well, haven't you streamed with Shinobi? I've had Shinobi like on VC while I'm streaming before. But I think the problem with like Shinobi, or at least like me being on Shinobi stream or vice versa, is that we run our streams completely differently. Like, I sit here and I talk the entire stream and I like try to give out knowledge and like, you know, whatever. Like, I try to make this an experience, right? And no hate to Shinobi's stream at all, but like Shinobi runs his streams a little differently. Like, he kind of just like I don't know. Like, he doesn't really like I don't know. I like, I've seen Shinobi like literally enter a trade and just walk off the stream and just like use the bathroom, bro. Like, I don't do that. Like, it's, you know, obviously different ways that we run our stream. So it's, you know, while I'm sitting here and yapping to you guys, I'm just gonna mute myself if I'm in the VC because I don't want to fuck over his stream. So it ends up in just me being muted the whole time. So that's the main reason why I don't really stream with anybody, not just Shinobi, but anybody. I stream by myself and that's it. Key, I just joined. Did you take any trades already? Also, I think trend bullish. What do you think? I did take a few trades here. The trend bullish, I mean, yeah, like so. I would like for it to be bullish because I want a rejection. I want high a day up here. That's where I want high a day. So yeah, I would like for it to be bullish, but right now it's not being bullish. Okay, but anyways, guys, we are in the second 15-minute gap. So if we get a change in state here, that would be where I look for an entry. The second FVG got tapped, yes. Don't we look hella bearish? I wouldn't say hella bearish. I mean, we look bearish, but not hella bearish. I would say like single bearish. I'm snitching to Shinobi. You don't have to, bro. I would tell him that. I'd tell him that myself. He knows. Are we eating steak and lobster again tonight? We are eating steak and lobster again tonight, bro. We ate good last night. Everybody should have eaten amazingly last night. Tonight, we should eat good again tonight. Yeah, I think so. To kill my funded took the shorts. Igor, let's go. DJT tweet. What did he tweet? What did he say? Yo, I think he tweets so much bullshit that like the Twitter news platforms like stopped reporting. Like Walter and Delta One, like none of them report on this guy's tweets anymore. Because he just tweeted so much bullshit. They were like, fuck this. I'm about to end up eating ramen noodles if NQ doesn't bounce. Oh, here's the tweet. I'm not even reading all that. I'm not gonna lie, Bam. I am not reading all that, bro. Fuck that. He got it. That FVG indicator's fire. Thank you. Of course, man. I do like this FVG indicator. Bro, Key, get his ass to go to the gym. Bro needs to cut. He's on Retta, bro. I don't know, like, if it's working or not, but it's on Retta. Or he's on Retta. He's on Retta. Guys, I'm taking a full port, non-confluence, FVG short on MNQ. Yes or no? Just give me an answer. Full port, non-confluence, FVG short on MNQ. This is the wrong place to try it. I would say no. I would say no. Normally, I would be all for that because it would be entertainment for me. But right now I'm going to say no. Key, how can we get the indicator? It's right here, guys. It's right here. Just type this in. And then these are the settings for it. Yes, we do have to sweep an internal swing inside the pity array. So 9.5 times out of 10, there's going to be an internal swing inside of the pity array. If there's not, you can consider the sweep into the pity array a liquidity sweep because it is. That's exactly what it is, right? But if it's a 15-minute fair value gap, you will have 1 minute internal lows that we sweep inside of that 15-minute gap. Like this is a perfect example right here, right? We have a 15-minute gap. We have 1 minute internal lows inside of that gap that get swept right here. So if this was to reverse and give me the change in state now, we have the liquidity sweep there. Right? Whoa, what the fuck is going on with my SMT indicator, brev? I think it's because I'm on the 1 minute. Got any evals left? I have a few, Igor. I do have a few. I'm being played like a fiddle tonight. I had 8 successful trades in a row and now like 10 bad ones. How are you taking 10 trades, Kyrie? What are you doing? We just talked about this. What's the beats track? It's right here. This is what it's called. Fresh cut, y'all fought with it? Oh, also, guys, remember remember all of these that I showed you guys that were on the they're still, some of them are still on the ground, but my skate decks, I ended up putting two. Well, this is my current setup. I got my McLaren right there. I got the McLaren skate deck in the bag. You can barely see it. And then I got the GT3 skate deck right here. I gotta find where to put these. Like, I want to show them, but I don't know where to put them. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta, like, set something up. Can you tell your barber to line you up better? I don't get a lineup up here, bro, if that's what you're talking about. That shit's mad ghetto, bro. I don't get that. Like, a lineup over here. I don't like that at all. I look fucking retarded with that. And I also don't get him to line these up either, like these parts here. I just leave this. This is like natural right here, this. And then he'll just cut like the side parts, bro. I don't do that shit in the middle. Chalkboard lineup? Yeah, hell no, bro. Is 4-hour Wixie valid for long? No. No. If we inverse through both of these 15 minutes, done. No more longs. If we inverse through both of these, we're longs are off the table. Longs are fully off the table. Are you friends with Lucid CEO? Yeah. How much does a haircut cost you? My barber charges, I think he charges either 35 or 40. And I'll just give him 50 every time. I feel like that's pretty good. 50 bucks. If you had to estimate how much you make each month in payouts, what would that be? Yo, bro. Yeah. These questions. It depends, dude. It really depends. I'll be honest with you. Bro's the IRS. I'll make more on my live account than I will trading prop firms. Like 10 times out of 10. I'll say that, right? Like I'll say something else. I think making 10K to 20K a month through prop firms is not difficult at all, because as you guys can see right here, these are 3 accounts, just 3 accounts. These are at 10K already. Okay, these are 10K total profit already, right? No, you're not. It's not offending. It's not offending. I'm making a big deal out of it for no reason. I'm just playing because I make fun of people who, you know, like ask IRS white type questions. But anyways, these accounts right here are at 10K in profit already. Okay, I've traded maybe 2 days on each account. So making 10 to 20K on prop accounts is not difficult at all. But yeah, I'll usually make a lot more on my live account, and those trades I've shown here and I've posted them anywhere. But I'll trade like weekly ranges on my live account, right? For example. So trading a weekly range with 1 mini, 2 minis, you can easily make like 30, 40, 50, 60K on one trade, right? Difficult part is not spending as much as you make. That is not difficult, bro. How's that a problem? Why are you spending so much? Like, why is that difficult? Barber comes to my house and cuts my hair in my bathroom. Still only $50 trip. She charges 30, but I tip for 20 for gas. Okay, not bad. Not bad. You can't withdraw all of it, so you have to profit more to make the same amount. I can withdraw all of this. It would just close the accounts, but I can withdraw all of this. Yes. I would only have to make more if I want to keep these accounts, but I can withdraw all of this and then get new accounts if I wanted to. I'm not going to do that, but yeah, you can fully withdraw this. NQ longs are chopped. We dumping. Yeah, right now longs are chopped. Thought maybe you had a goal since you are on TPT, known for daily payouts, and you're well past the buffer. Still holding more in the account. Sorry for... No, it's all good. Yo, Brandon, don't worry about it, bro. No need to say sorry about that, bro. No, I'm leaving them in there. I'm leaving it in there for now because I want to get all of these to like relatively around the same amount. Ideally, I want to get these all to 5K because this one's pretty close. This one's 800 bucks away, right? So I get this one to 5K. These two, I got to get to 5K. And then I'll probably take a payout of 2 grand per. And then I would like to get these to 3K as well to match. And then I'll pretty much just copy trade and run them up from there. But dude, TPT has daily payouts, yes, but I won't ever take daily payouts from TPT, if that makes sense. Like, maybe I'll take like, maybe once a week, maybe. But it generally ends up being like once a month that I'll pull from TPT. My last payout from TPT was around 20K. Yeah, it was around 20K total. Their split is 50% under 52K and then 80% for 52,000 plus. Only if you are under 52K and you get a payout. I guess short was the move. Yeah, but there wasn't really anywhere to short from, right? So, you know, I'm not mad about it. There are no higher time frame FVG. Where would you like to see a 4-hour manipulate into? Well, if there's no higher time frame FVGs, and there's nowhere on the higher time frame that the 4-hour can manipulate to, then it'll probably end up manipulating a high or a low, right? That's most likely what'll end up happening. It'll manipulate a high or a low. So right now, like it'll probably go to PDL. Although I don't think that's a manipulation leg. I think that's probably, if it gets through PDL, it'll probably go. 1 hour FVG? No, there's not. No 1 hour FVG. If you withdraw under 52K, you get 50% and it closes the account automatically. It's really clutch in a pinch to take it out. Yeah, it is. It is. Why do you trade prop firms if you make way more on a live account? For you guys, I'm doing it as a challenge for you guys. Because I can do it here in front of everybody. My live account, the way I trade my live account, I simply can't, like majority of you guys won't trade like that. Because you got to have like at least over 25K in the account to even trade a mini through overnight. So most of you guys are on prop accounts. And so I have the 20 stack of Apexes that I passed and trade with you guys. And then I have now these 5 stacks of TPTs that I started and trade here with you guys. The whole point is to just trade it with everybody here on stream, get them to pay out on stream, take those payouts on stream. Like, it's just, you know, it's cool to have that, right? And then other people be able to see that in real time to show you guys that, look, I mean, there's an ordinary guy in front of you that's just been doing it for a little bit longer that can do this. Why can't you, right? That's all. I still do trade my live account though. I just don't, you guys don't see those trades because yeah, I don't take them on stream usually. Sometimes I do. Yeah, sometimes I do. I have taken a live account trade on my stream before, yeah. I like NQ taking 410 if we're going down below PDL. Dude, if we're going below PDL, yeah, I would say like the next stop would be this hourly gap. 361. That'll be the next stop. I'll set an alert there. Just got funded on TopSap. Can't wait to try out other prop firms. Nice, bro. Congrats. Is 87 too old to start day trading? Yeah, that shit might give you like that. It might be dangerous at that point because like it'd be too stressful for an 87-year-old. I think. I don't think an 87-year-old could day trade, dude. If you're 87 and you're day trading, you might be cooked. Homie finna go into AFib. Unless said 87-year-old day trader is narcissist and void of all emotion. True. True. Or actually, no. Never mind. Tell that to U.S. Congress members. True. I don't think they're 87, but you don't gotta have any knowledge of day trading if you are in the Congress, right? Like, you're just insider trading. That's what they all do. Pelosi is not 87, bro. How old is Pelosi? Let's see. How old is Nancy Pelosi? Oh, she's 86. Oh, fuck. She's pushing 87. Oh my god. I did not know she was that old, dude. Holy shit. Congress members don't get emotional over their trades because they know they're going to work hard. Exactly. Do you use any AI subscription? What? What do you mean? There's no stress with insider trading. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it looks like we're going to inverse this 15-minute too. So, yeah, in my opinion here, it is not looking good for the upside anymore. And I would effectively now switch my bias to short. And we would be going straight for this PDL. However, the only issue at hand now is getting an entry short. You know, that would be the problem. Where do you get an entry at? Maybe in 1 hour, or yeah, in this next 1 hour candle, we get a entry short, possibly. Maybe. Let's see. It is 100% possible. What was your most recent live trade? Most recent live trade, I think, was it was around 2 months ago. It was March, right? Yeah, it was March. March was my last live trade. It was a trade that I took here on stream in March. And I traded a weekly range up into the weekly Devil's Mark. And that trade was 2 minis. And I ended up making a little over 30 grand on it. This is no trade zone for me. Yeah, not bad. What does a live trade mean? Like a trade on a live account? You trading like every 3 months on live? No. It's just, dude, if I see a good weekly range, I'll take it. There's no like set time that I'm looking to trade on the live. I just strictly trade weekly ranges on there for the most part. So, yeah, there has to be a nice weekly range. Yeah, live is a live account with your own money, yes. Why not trade daily ranges? That's what the prop firm accounts are for. Can you explain why you didn't hop in a short? Bro, it's very simple. There was no setup for me. That's it. It's that easy. Aren't the rules on Apex that you need to trade daily? I don't think so. Definitely not. What trade did you take for that 30K? I literally just said it. I just went over it. Devil's Mark is when a candle opens up and immediately starts displacing or expanding to one side without leaving a wick on the other side. And so Devil's Mark is the trade that you take up to that wick. Hard 30-minute drop. I wonder why. Maybe it might be because of the Trump tweet. Trading for the first time in TBT Pro account, but I at least have 3 resets before I figure out the best strategy for intraday drawdown. I usually see momentum trades are best to avoid it. No, not necessarily, dude. Not necessarily. So again, for like the 5th time, I'll go over my strategy for trailing drawdown on TBT Pros. It's very simple. The first trade that you take on the account has to be an A+ trade, and you size up. So you take 1 mini to 2 minis on that first trade. It'll easily get you out of your trailing drawdown. It's just 2K that you have to make. That's it. Also, those 3 resets, by the way, are straight to funded, and they're $600 each on a 50K account. So personally, I don't use them. $600 is crazy, dude. You know, for a back to funded, like $600 will get you 6 evals on TBT. Would you be looking along here? No. I just said, yo, some of you guys need to listen, bro. I just said longs are off the table. I just said that. Oh shit, I thought they were $100. No, bro. Getting a new account is $100. A new eval is $100. The resets, the pro reset brings you back to the funded and skips the eval stage. That's why it's more expensive. If you're in a short, would you be your TP? PDL. Type that on the chart in big bold letters. I'm about to get off soon anyways, dude, so no point. Where to frame the short from here to PDL? Honestly, a 5-minute gap. A riskier entry would be a 1-minute gap, like a 1-minute gap here. It'd be a little riskier, but you could do that too, but 5-minute would be the best. Paid $6 for the reset and blew it. Did not want to go to work that. Yeah, bro, I get it. I get it. You cannot buy a pro straight, am I right? Yes, you're right. If you're DJing, go until you know all about resetting TBT funded. Yeah. Yeah, you will. Do you typically try to clear the buffer on the first day on a TBT Pro? Yes. Not the first day, but the first trade. The first trade that I take. Okay, guys. It is now 11 p.m. I'm going to go ahead and hop off. It kind of sucks. This week has been a little tough. I wanted to do New York streams here with you guys, but obviously on Monday I didn't have New York stream, and yesterday we didn't have, or today, this morning, we didn't have a New York stream because we already traded 1,000 points. So I didn't want to touch New York. But tomorrow I am hoping that we can get a New York stream. So as long as we don't trade 1,000 points here tonight, I am going to be live for New York. All right. So at 9:15 a.m. I'll be live for New York. And then obviously the Asia live is the Asia live. It's 9:30 p.m. every single day. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If there is going to be an entry here, it'll most likely be from a 5-minute gap for me. So if we can go to a 5-minute gap, I would like to get an entry short into PDL. That's it. I wouldn't really be interested in anything else. So yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Love you guys, man. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow morning. I know I didn't do a giveaway here for this stream, but I will do a giveaway either tomorrow morning, or I might do it on tomorrow's Asia stream, because like the New York stream is like a different crowd, and it's not my OGs. Like, you guys are my OGs, so I'll probably do it tomorrow Asia instead of New York. But that's all I have. Will you post in premium if you take a trade? Yes, I'll post in premium if I take the trade. Yes. Have a good one, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 9:15. Peace out, everybody.